Happy Fridays Alive, as Tony Kalo says. Welcome back into another night of live racing here at Turfway Park. It is sunny, 59 degrees. There is not a cloud in the sky. When I stepped out my front door this afternoon, it was absolutely gorgeous. Wind southwest at 9 miles per hour. You can't ask for better weather for winter night racing.
Fridays Alive here at Turfway Park, the opener in 25 minutes. And there they go. Lemonnier away a little slowly. Pollinator and Running Angry, Muscle Mommy, Fizzy Girl. These are the four quickest into stride. Lemonnier has made a recovery into the fifth position with Dame's Rocket from her outside. Along the inside in the two-path is Dangerous, and the early trailer is Fire Agate as they race to the 3/8, and Pollinator is the speed, and Pollinator gets away a length and a half. Muscle Mommy makes a bid for second. Fizzy Girl right there from the inside. And Dame's Rocket is progressing. She's into the fourth spot, just under 4 lengths off the lead. Racing to the quarter pole. Running Angry's losing a little bit of ground. Fire Agate has a nice stride along the rail. She's commencing a bid, trying to come and step up to Pollinator. And Pollinator's the one to beat in the opener. Pollinator the leader at the 8th pole. Dame's Rocket is trying to close from second. Muscle Mommy's laboring a bit in the center of the track. Dangerous with a late bid from Minor placing. Nobody's going to get to Pollinator in the Fridays Alive opener. A powerful winner from Dame's Rocket, Fire Agate, and Dangerous. 1 minute and 58 100ths. Speed is always good in 5 furlongs affair. Pollinator and Edgar Morales popping the starting 8. Cruising to victory. 9 Dame's Rocket second, third place 3 Fire Agate, and fourth place 6 Dangerous. Stand by for those numbers. Pollinator is in the winner's circle. The 4-year-old Abbey Filly by Gunrunner out of the stormy Atlantic mare Stupinator. By Novogratz Racing Stables Incorporated, Jordan Blair, the winning trader, winning jockey Edgar Morales. Pollinator was bred in Kentucky by her owners. Exacta $20.26, trifecta $17.45, 10-cent super $10.96. Second race, scratch 2 Nahalem. Race 2 will start the early pick 4, post time in 22 minutes at 6:25. And there they go, Bourbon Rage away very awkwardly. Quite a scramble for this top spot. Civitas is showing pace with Lion Guard. Vilnius is also pushing the action. So too is Petoskey Stones. No Idos wants to get involved early, and so too does Stefan's Title. Pretty compact group. The Blue Factor is second last, and Bourbon Rage is the last of all after that awkward beginning. Pace on up front with Lion Guard pressed along by Vilnius. And Petoskey Stones is forwardly positioned, and he's tracking very smartly from the third spot. It's about 3 lengths to No Idos, who races inside of Stefan's Title. And along the inside there races Civitas. He's losing a little bit of ground. The Blue Factor is second last. And still at the back of the pack is Bourbon Rage. That opening quarter went in 24 seconds. Lion Guard pressed every step by Vilnius. And from the outside is Petoskey Stones, been getting a beautiful tracking trip. And he's inching closer in the clear. And here he comes with his run. And No Idos looks like he could be one of the players. He's following the move there of Petoskey Stones. And Stefan's Title's in the 5th spot. He's idling just a bit. Then go to the Blue Factor. Bourbon Rage, second last. Civitas at the back. And Petoskey Stones, who got that great stalking trip. He's up to the front. No Idos is continuing to make his move to the outside. And here comes No Idos after Petoskey Stones. Petoskey Stones confronted by No Idos. And No Idos makes his move. And he's challenging Petoskey Stones, who has something in reserve. And he is repelling the bid, at least to this point. It's a thrilling finish. Petoskey Stones. He wanted a little bit more than No Idos. Long ways back to Bourbon Rage in third, and Lion Guard for that superfecta. 140 and 91 100ths. Great trip worked out by Petoskey Stones under Fernando de la Cruz. Stalking very smartly from the very beginning. You could tell he and the 3, the 8 and the 3 were the 2 players in the run to the quarter pole. Petoskey Stones was just in a little bit better spot throughout the running of the affair, and he was able to fend off the 3 No Idos. 8 and 3 will be posted momentarily. 140 and 91/100ths the final time. In the winner's circle is number 8, Petoskey Stones. Third start is a winning start for this 3-year-old debate called by Authentic out of the Bodemeister mare, Mazinka, owned by Root Racing. Brad Cox, the winning trader, winning jockey, Fernando de la Cruz. Petoskey Stones was bred in Kentucky by Breed First LLC. Exacta $15.34, trifecta $14.45, 1-8 early double $8.33, 10-cent super 8-3-9-4, $14.24. Third race is up next. Scratches 1, 5, and 6. McElroy, Papiamento, and Lose Legacy. The third race in 23 minutes at 6:55. And there they go. Jujubee with a quick start. Anglican is showing pace from the inside. Dairago forwardly positioned along with Stonemont Reunion from the far outside. And Kawaii Breeze comes away in good order. He's in the 5th spot. I'm going to gain point with Concrete Cruiser, and BB Prince is the last of all. Jujubee, after that alert start, makes the pace, and the margin's better than 2 lengths. Stonemont Reunion, 3 deep. Dairago, the middleman, vying for that 2nd spot, covering Anglican. Kawaii Breeze still in the 5th position, and he's 3 lengths off the front. It's more than a length back to Concrete Cruiser, 4 lengths off the lead past the 5/8, 3 parts of a length back to Game Point, and BB Prince is still the last of 8, and it's a little less than 7 or 8 lengths from first to last, and Jujubee still has the lead, better than a length and a half to Dairago, and Stonemont Reunion, and Anglican runs with them from the inside. Concrete Cruiser has asked for his run, and he's picking up some momentum heading into the turn. 4 lengths from Jujubee. Kawaii Breeze is losing ground. Then BB Prince and Game Point. Dairago's in hand. Concrete Cruiser's really being pushed on. He continues with his run. Dairago from between runners and Concrete Cruiser. They hook up at the top of the lane, and Concrete Cruiser's up to the front. Dairago still has run. Concrete Cruiser was really pushed on through the turn. Dairago confidently handled, and he's trying to come back. Dairago right back at Concrete Cruiser. Dairago has the lead, and Dairago is going to get it done, or is he? Concrete Cruiser right back at him. Turfway Park, you got to wait to the wire, kid. Was it Concrete Cruiser, or was it Dairago? BB Prince was closing in from 3rd. This one gets tied on the line, 141 and 7/100ths. I've been calling races for over 30 plus years. You figured I'd learn one of these days to wait to the wire, especially here at Turfway Park. I thought Dairago was going to put him away. He was confidently handled throughout. He kept coming back for more, reclaimed the lead, but just like that, Concrete Cruiser's going to make it very close on the line. That one's tight. That one is very tight. They both got good bobs. The last bob was with Dairago, but was it too late? We'll find out here in just a little bit. 141 and 7/100ths the final time. Dairago is in the winner's circle. He is a 5-year-old dark bear brown gelding by City Light out of the Metakian mare Polarized. Winning owners are Rancho Temescal Thoroughbred Partners, Larry S. Buckendorf and Richard Hale Jr. Bob Hess Jr., the winning trader, winning jockey, Julian Leparoux. Dairago was bred in France. Exacta $47.96. Trifecta $91.70, 8-3 double $9.28, 10-cent super $95.78. And the early pick 3, 183, the winning combination, $15.39. The 4th race is up next. It offers a mid-pick 4 on this 10-race card. 9 and 13 are both scratched. The 14 will draw in off the also eligible list. The 11, Don't Kiss the Minister, as an additional workout. Cade's Thoroughbred Training Center, 19th of February. Half-mile move, 50 and 1/5 breezing. Tonight's 4th race, 23 minutes at 7:25. And there they go. Long Shorts and PK Wood are showing speed. Royally Bitters up close with Tom Spirit. My brother Keith is also amongst the early action, but it's Long Shorts the quickest into that clubhouse turn. Long Shorts has the lead. And right there with him is Royally Bitter. Tom Spirit is third. PK Wood sharing fourth with Don't Kiss the Minister. My brother Keith is in that sixth spot, and he's 7 lengths off the lead. And from his outside is Egyptian King. Better than 3 to Vast Horizons with Silver Quarters. Ice Minister is third last. Basscoat second last. Comedic Timing is the last of all, and it's Royally Bitter up the backstretch run with the lead. Better than a length. Plenty of pursuers, including along shorts, Tom Spirit and Don't Kiss the Minister. 40 pressing. PK Woods in a nice spot if he's good enough heading into the turn. Fifth with 5 to find. A length to Egyptian King, who's trying to begin a bit up the inside, but he'll have to overcome some traffic. And here comes Silver Quarters. That salty veteran's gearing up. He's within 6 past the 3/8. Fast Horizons is 10 or 11 off the lead. And I'm going to pass Coat, my brother Keith, Ice Minister, and Comedic Timing. Royally Bitter has the lead, but for how long? Here comes Silver Quarters to the outside. Knock, knock. Who's there? It's Silver Quarters, and he's up to the front. Silver Quarters gets the lead at the 8th pole. Royally Bitter's back to second. PK Wood third. Basscoat from a long ways out of it makes a move for fourth. Ice Minister challenging him for that spot from the rail. But here's the salty veteran. Silver Quarters clearly superior. From Royally Bitter, third, fourth, and fifth gets tight with Basscoat, PK Wood, and Ice Minister. Pretty cool racehorse. 10-year-old Greyer-owned gelding. Getting it done in fine fashion this evening is the even money favorite. Silver Quarters, 140 and 26/100ths, the final time from the fourth. In the winner's circle is number 7, Silver Quarters. It's his 9th career victory. 10-year-old Greyer-owned gelding is by General Quarters out of the Wild Sin mare, Sind, by Russell McGurven. Russell McGovern. Larry Ravelli is the winning trainer. The winning jockey is Rodney Prescott. It was bred in Illinois by Judith McGovern and Russell McGovern. And the fourth is official. 7-6-14-2. Top 4 finishers. Exacta $124.16. Trifecta $312.71. 837 pick 3, $14.17. The double, 3-7, $6.04. 10-cent super, $406.37. Fifth race is a very nice third allowance conditioned affair. It's our Fridays Alive featured event. Fortunately, there are a slew of scratches. 1 tall boy, the 2 Mercante, the 5 Strong Quality, the 7 Exact Estimate, the 8 Swiss Leg, and the 11 Aristotle. Still leaves us with a good-sized field of 8 to start tonight's 20-cent single 6. No carryover this evening. The fifth is in 23 minutes at 7:55. And there they go. Slow start, Judge Davis. Wadsworth, boy, he's been inactive for a while. He hustles out of the starting gate, but California Burritos just a little quicker. In behind them races Otago with Tappet Shoes from the inside. Event Detail runs with them from the extreme outside. Now go to and the winner is. He's midfield, a little less than 5 off the lead. After that is Miranda Wrights, and Judge Davis with that slow start is the last of 8. And California Burrito makes the pace to the backstretch. Half a length from Wadsworth, who's all over him. Event Details forwardly positioned in the clear. He's 3 deep. Tappet Shoes gets to save ground. And the winner is covers Otago. They're a little less than 4 from the front up the backstretch run. Better than 3 to Miranda Wrights. And it's another 2.5 to Judge Davis. Still California Burrito with the lead. That opening quarter went in 25 seconds. A tight length heading into the turn from Wadsworth, who has been hustled into the scene from the very beginning. And he stays close to California Burrito. Tappet Shoes is 3 off the lead, covering him. Event Detail. And the winner has a little less than 4 to find midway through the turn. Otago is 5 lengths from the pace. Miranda Wrights is is beginning to close. He's 6 or 7 off the lead, and Judge Davis is still at the back. California Burrito and Wadsworth 1-2 throughout. California Burrito a narrow lead. He's under left-handed urging. Wadsworth comes a calling, and Tappet Shoes is trying to lengthen his stride. He's into third. Now he's into second. He's closing after Wadsworth. Time's running out. Here comes Tappet Shoes. It's tight. Tappet Shoes or Wadsworth. Farther back was California Burrito, and the winner is in a photo for fourth with Judge Davis. 138 and 89 100ths. What a finish. Did Tappet Shoes get there in time? Oh, it looks like it, but we'll let the placing judges sort it out. Thrilling finish. Tappet Shoes or Wadsworth. In the fifth from Turfway Park. Tappet Shoes. He's run some big races in his career. A 6-year-old chestnut gelding by Tappet out of the Flower Alley mare. Awesome Flower. Owned by Steve Mosier. Ed Mosier, the winning trader, winning jockey, Luis Contreras. Tappet Shoes was bred in Kentucky by Kenneth and Sarah Ramsey, along with Tappet Syndicate. The top four finishers, that exacta $54. The trifecta, $88.94. 7-3 double, $31.92. 10-cent super, $89.58. 3-7-3 pick 3, $44.21. Early pick 4, $215.21. A pretty formful evening up until Tappet Shoes, $24 winner. Early pick 5, $361.24. 4 out of 5, $5.71. Race 6 begins our late pick 5. Scratch the 1, Karajin K. The 2 up Scuttled has an additional workout 13th of February, Turfway Park, 3/8, 36 1/5 breezing. Race 6 starting our late pick 5 in 23 minutes at 8:25. And there they go. Good start for Upscuttled and Dados. Dados broke very aggressively this evening, and that's good for her. She's hooked up with Upscuttled. Jane Payne comes away in third, and Bees Blitz has the fourth spot with Mother Volga from her inside. Blue Opal tries to go with them 3 deep, and nothing from the lone mare, Pat's Button. She's the early and distant trailer. Dados made a mess of her start in her most recent look, and tonight she broke like a rocket. She's going to be tough to handle from here at the 5/16. A length plus advantage. Right there, Jane Payne. Upscuttled gives way just a bit, losing some lengths in third. Mother Volga has the fourth spot, and Blue Opal's trying to range into the scene from the far outside. After that is Bees Blitz, and Pat's Button was last early. She's still last, but she's making up ground. But look at Dados run away, and Dados opens up. Upscuttled is second. Pat's Button's launching a big charge to the outside. A minor placing at best. Mother Volga just in front of her, but it's Dados. All she needed to do was break running this evening, and she's the winner. Second and third gets tight with Mother Volga and Upscuttled, and Pat's Button checked in fourth for the Superfecta. Dados broke very aggressively this evening, and that was basically all she needed. A strong fourth place finisher in her most recent race in which she made a mess of the start. When she broke very alertly this evening, the rest were in trouble. Second gets very tight. Mother Volga and Upscuttled. We know that the 7 Pat's Button checked in fourth. The final running time, 101 and 5 100ths. Dados savoring the moment, taking her sweet time to get her photo taken. A 4-year-old bay filly by Hootenanny out of the Into Mischief mare, Shivu. Owned and trained by Wesley Ward, winning jockey Gerardo Corrales. Dados was bred in Kentucky by Wesley Ward. 10-cent Superfecta, $4.31. 736 pick 3, $37.16. 735 pick 3, $11.87. Fans, you are reminded the 5 Pickle Shoes was a late scratch in the paddock. Substitutions do work through the 6 Dados. There were full refunds with wagers associated with 5 Pickle Shoes. As far as the multi-races, other than the pick 3 and the double, substitutions work through the 6 Dados, the big 4 to 5 post-time favorite. All right, that exacta $9.82, trifecta $10.13, 3-6 double $30.04, 3-5 consolation double $11.10. Our 7th race will start the late pick 4. No changes in tonight's 7th race, and post time is in 24 minutes at 8:55. And there they go. Southern Soul away a little slowly. Pelican Bay begins the best. I don't think he wants the lead. Hayes Gold is showing good intensity from the inside. He wants to pick it up inside of Gary Owen. Pelican Bay broke alertly. He'll stalk. He's trying to get to the two path. He's covering King of Salsa. In the meantime, the long shot Sly Guy wants to go, and he's forcing the issue 3 deep. Rounding third is 6 off the pace. A length back, too. Oh, my Bob. Southern Soul is second last. Zedso is the early trailer. Hayes Goal and Sly Guy keeping him honest. And Gary Owen says, go ahead, you two. I'll sit a trip from third. King of Salsa, 6 off the lead, isolated in fourth. Almost 3 to Pelican Bay, 9 or 10 off the pace. And they've got a Southern Soul trying to advance with a middle move. He passes rounding third. Oh, my Bob, second last. Edso still at the back. Pretty strung out group. Hayes Goal and Sly Guy 1-2. And Gary Owen still up close to the action. And Pelican Bay is closing. He's 6 or 7 off the lead with momentum midway through the turn. But he's going to have to pick it up. Southern Soul is also trying to quicken in. And how about Edso from a long ways out of it? He's circling rivals. And they're at the top of the lane. And Hayes Goal has led the entire trip. Sly Guy softened him up just a bit. Now closing in is Gary Owen. Gary Owen's closing after Hayes Goal. Hayes Goal at the 16th, a diminishing 3. To the outside is Gary Owen, but he's run out of time. Hayes Goal all the way. He shoots and scores. Checking in second, there was Gary Owen. Edso from a long ways out of it into third. And checking in fourth was Pelican Bay. Hayes Goal aggressively sent out of the starting gate by Danny Sheehy, and not even the presence of Sly Guy could soften him up enough for a late player to come and pick up the pieces. Number 1, Hayes Goal by about 2 on the line from the 4. Gary Owen, third place 3, Zedso, and fourth place 5, Pelican Bay. That final running time was 1:41 and 43/100. In the winner's circle is the 1, Hayes Gold, 3-year-old Bay Colt by Medaglia d'Oro out of the Gio Ponte mare, America's Tale. Owned and bred in Kentucky by Dixiana Farms, LLC. John Ennis is the winning trader. The winning jockey is Danny Sheehy. Exacta $49.42, a trifecta $166.86, 6-1 double $15.44. The mid pick 4 $188.11, 3-6-1 pick 3 $78.85, 3-5-1 consolation pick 3 $26.70, the 10-cent superfecta $139.81. Eighth race is up next, 23 minutes away. 9:25 is the post time. 8 and 14 have both been scratched. Sky Key and Copper Master. 13 Sagittarius will draw in off the also eligible list and will pick up the services of Walter Rodriguez. Late pick 3 starts in the 8th. 23 minutes away. And there they go. English Challenge away a little slowly. Hustling start for Race Day Rebel and Driftwood. Also up close is Burning Leaves. Nip and Tuck is outside of Leave It to Kitten. Nacho Chrome with the black silks along the inside. Then Hold Your Applause with Ready Pursuit, Sagittarius. Rose's Pepino, third last, assiduously second last, and English Challenge is the last of 12, and Driftwood from one of the outside posts to the inside to the backstretch, about a length and a half. Race Day Rebel stalks him from the second spot. Burning Leaves is sharing third with Nip and Tuck. They're a little more than 4 off the lead. Better than 3 lengths to Nacho Chrome, who races inside of Leave It to Kin. It's another 2 back to Sagittarius. More than 4.5 lengths to English Challenge, making an early bid, trying to get away from assiduously, and Rose's Pepino is a country mile out of it as they rock and roll to the far turn, and Driftwood has the lead. It's better than 2. Race Day Rebel chases the leader from second. Into third from the outside is Nip and Tuck, and he's closing in. Burning Leaves under a drive. How about Hold Your Applause? He's making a big move into the 5th spot, and he's closing closing to the outside as he passes Leave It to Kitten. Here's Race Day Rebel to tackle Driftwood. Burning Leaves and Nip and Tucker trying to close in. We'll see if Hold Your Applause can sustain this move. He's to the extreme outside. There's many chances. Race Day Rebel, Burning Leaves, Nip and Tuck. Hold Your Applause to the far outside. Burning Leaves, Race Day Rebel and Nip and Tuck. Burning Leaves and Nip and Tuck. Burning Leaves and Race Day Rebel and Nip and Tuck. Burning Leaves. Burning Leaves from between runners. Nip and Tuck is there with Race Day Rebel. Then farther back to Hold Your Applause. Pretty good horse race, 141 and 91 100ths. Burning Leaves looked a little even pace through the turn, but somehow he keeps on going, and look at him get that nose down just in time. It's a very tight photo finish with Nip and Tuck. Race Day Rebel up close to the action. Maybe Hold Your Applause for the fourth spot. He's in a photo as well for that fourth position of the Supervector. So the placing judges have to sort out some photos here. 141 and 91 100ths the final time. In the winner's circle is the 5 Burning Leaves, a 6-year-old dark Bear brown gelding. It's by Summer Front out of the Street Sense mare Streaming Fire. It's his 8th career score. It's owned by Diamond Club Stables. Winning trainers Kenny Miller, winning jockey Jose Ramos de Gutierrez. Burning Leaves was bred in Minnesota by Lothenbach Stables Incorporated. 512 exact to $56.04. 512 trifecta. $375.77. The 1-5 double, $36.75. 615, a pick 3, $46.16. 10-cent super, $443.67. Ninth race is a very nice allowance event. Second condition, optional tag of $40,000. Scratch 4, Sally's Gold. This race will start our late daily double, our Friday co-feature in 22 minutes at 9:55. And there they go. Yurasoop is showing good speed. Boonshin is there with Always Wanting and These Apples. Good, better, best from the inside with Whippoorwill from between gals. The Amazing Mizzen is the gray, 5 lengths off the lead. And Sea Runner is second last, and C'est La Vie Charlie is the early trailer. Bonchin with the lead from Yurasoop, These Apples and Always Wanting, and Whippoorwill's right there with that group. Whippoorwill's in a tight spot heading into the turn. She's trying to muscle her way on through in the 2-path, and there's Whippoorwill into the 3rd spot. How about the Amazing Mizzen making a big circling move? Now she takes over 3rd as Whippoorwill's back to the 4th spot. 6 lengths from Bonchin. These Apples has now been headed by Sea Runner, who's really gearing up. Sea Runner with a big blitz, getting within about 5 lengths at the top of the lane, and Bonchin's the one to come and catch. Yurasoop's been pursuing the leader for a while. Whippoorwill's in the clear, and she's stretching those long legs. And Sea Runner tries to circle to the far outside, maintaining her move. Bonchin and Whippoorwill and Sea Runner. Whippoorwill from between gals. Sea Runner trying to pick her off in the late stages. Whippoorwill. Nice filly there, Whippoorwill. She got those long legs, and she gets it done from Sea Runner. 3rd and 4th involves Bonchin and These Apples. 111 and 82 100ths. Pretty good group there, that's for sure. There's many of these I'd like in my stable mail, including the winner, Whippoorwill, who's already there. Whippoorwill with a big finish. Sea Runner really flying home. Watching the slow-mo, Bonchin was able to hang on for 3rd from the 8, These Apples. We'll get a correct running time up on the board. Here we go, 111 and 82 100ths. Auto finish in the Fridays Alive co-feature. Whippoorwill, I like her style. A 4-year-old dark Bear brown filly by Midnight Loot out of the Indian Charlie mare Croon. That's 2 in a row for Whippoorwill. Owned and bred in Kentucky by Dee Dee McGehee. Winning trader Kelsey Danner, winning jockey Victor Carrasco. Two, 6, 9, 8. The top 4 finishers, a 152 pick 3, $83.56. 2-6 exacta, $18.52. 269 trifecta, $25.70. The 5-2 double, $32.50. And that 10-cent supervecta, $15 and some change. 2698, the winning combination. The 10-cent supervecta, $15.46. One more race to go on the Fridays Alive card. A maiden claiming event. 3-year-old filly, 7,500 the level, a 5 furlong dash. Number 3, Bolt Bayou, 2 pounds over the weight. 8 Only Joy with an additional workout, High Point Farm and Training. 21st of February, 3/8, 39 4/5 breezing. A super high 5 carryover, $5,366.96. The Fridays Alive nightcap in 23 minutes at 10:25. And there they go. Bolt Bayou is showing good speed with Easter Sonata. Also up close is Only Joy. Earl's Lady is mixing it up with Fantastic Forest. And from the far outside is Know You Like a Book. Boy, what a mad dash in this 5 furlong nightcap. Dot Your Eyes, Donna, and Pin It Annie. That group of 3, about 7 off the lead heading into the turn. Mo Indian Lady towards the tail with La Pacifica. Easter Sonata, Only Joy, 3 deep. Earl's Lady makes 3 of them still gunning for this lead. Know You Like a Book's all in, trying to gather some momentum and bridge the gap on the leaders. Fantastic Forest outrunning her odds to the quarter pole. Dot Your Eyes is trying to close, tip to the far outside, and she's trying to begin a bid, but she's about 6 lengths off the lead. Easter Sonata, Earl's Lady needs somewhere to go from the inside. Only Joy, Dot Your Eyes continues to close. Who's really rolling? It's Mo Indian Lady. Look at her, shot out of a cannon. Mo Indian Lady in the nightcap. Know You Like a Book second, then Earl's Lady, Easter Sonata, and Dot Your Eyes. Jose Ramos Gutierrez, Mo Indian Lady in the nightcap, shot out of a cannon. Trevor Denman would have said this one jumps in at the quarter pole. Mo Indian Lady, 101 and 46 100. She wins the nightcap. Photo for the ballots. Mo Indian Lady, she just jumped in at the quarter pole. 3-year-old Bay Filly by Motown out of the Into Mischief mare, Smart Set. Owned by Praveen Patel. Winning trainer is James Baker, and the winning jockey, Jose Ramos Gutierrez. A double for Jose. Mo Indian Lady was bred in Kentucky by Cross Zabers Farm. 10-cent super, $56.08. 522 late pick 3, $185.55. 212 exacta, $58.32. 212-4 trifecta, $76.75. 22 late double, $45.96. 25 consolation late double, $3.18. Late pick 4, $1,368.28. 4 out of 5 in the late pick 5, $26.30. 5 out of 5 in the late pick 5, $2,344.58. The dollar super high 5, $4,243.64. And nobody had 6 this evening in the 20-cent single 6. So just like that, we get a full carryover. And that carryover into Saturday is just a little shy of $37,000. Just like that, we get a full carryover. We're off and running once again with the 20-cent single 6. You know, last night it paid about $139,000, and it wasn't just, it was about a week ago or so. I think it was a week ago tonight that somebody hit it for near $700,000. So it doesn't take much to get this pool going in the right direction. Almost a $37,000 carryover to Saturday. That's it for Fridays Alive. Still plenty of great opportunities on the gaming floor, entertainment at Bourbon and Brew. We're back at it again tomorrow evening at 5:55. Sure hope you had a great Friday evening here at Turfway Park. When leaving the track, please drive very carefully. This has been Racing from Turfway Park. Good night, everyone.
Times have changed, but some things remain timeless. Hard work, perseverance, unwavering dedication. From sun up to sundown, our passion fuels us to drive further and push harder. We do it for the horses, for our families, and for the sport we all love. For well over a century, we've committed to doing the usual unusually well. Claiborne Farm, the tradition continues.